This is a 160 Q&A practice test. Plaintiff attorney, Mr. Hopkins, capital Hopkins. Defense attorney, Ms. MS period, Rios, capital RIOS. And we'll start with defense. Ready? Like how much more? It's, I use it more often than I did before. Okay, how many times would you use it before this incident? Give me an estimate. And when he says how many times, you can say how many times per day or per week or per month, whatever is easiest for you to kind of narrow it down a little. Okay, let me think. How much did I use it then was your question. Before this incident, before maybe a couple times a day. Okay, now after the incident, I have to use the other inhaler in the morning and at night. And then my other inhaler, I'm using it more often in the day. The other inhaler, how often do you use that? In the morning and the night. No, he means if I'm correct, he means the one that you showed him earlier. Oh, that one, I use it maybe 3-4 times a day, maybe 5. So before this incident, you used an inhaler maybe twice a day, and now after the incident, you're using it 3 to 4 times a day. Remember to use words more often. Yes, sorry. Do you have any allergies? Have you ever been diagnosed with any allergies? Allergies, maybe the what do you call it? The I don't know the proper name for it. It's like the flowers, you know. Pollen. I don't know if that's what you call it. How does that affect you? How does that affect you? Say the flowers. I might need to use my inhaler, take my inhaler. Anything else that you've noticed in the environment that causes you to increase the use of the inhaler? Maybe the grass, when they cut the grass, or if someone is smoking, cigarette smoke. Have you ever had any allergy testing done by a doctor? No. What about dog hair? Does that affect you? Animals? Trying to think, it depends on the dog. Now, have you noticed any exposure to grass, other people smoking, or flowers? Have you noticed that that's increased since May 2013, your sensitivity to it, or has it been the same, or maybe you haven't noticed? I really haven't noticed. Okay, now you've also filed a claim for an injury on August 10, 2014. What happened then? I was at my desk and at what work location? The Employment Options Center. Okay, and did the prior exposure also occur at that same location? No. It was a different school? Yes. Okay, so you're at your desk at this Employment Options Center, correct? Yes. In May of 2014. What happened? My nose started running, my eyes started watering, I started coughing. About what time did this occur? I don't recall what time it was. Was this during your usual shift? Yes. Of 7 to 11? Yes. So sometime between 7 and 11 you started having these symptoms? Yes. And did you discuss your symptoms with the teacher? Yes. Who was that? Susan Davis. And what occurred next? I think she called the office to report my symptoms. And were you referred to some doctor or clinic? Yes. Who were you referred to? What's the name of the place? I think it's IEOM maybe. IEOM. All right. What did they do for you there at IEOM? I saw the doctor and I think he gave me a shot, and I don't remember if he gave me medication. How many times did you go back to IEOM? I think it was a couple of times. Other than the shot and meds, did he provide you with anything else like an inhaler? I don't remember. I don't recall. After they gave you the shots that first visit, did your symptoms subside? I don't remember. I think I went back another time. Okay, I'm not sure. The first time that you went, all right, they gave you the shot. Did that help the symptoms go away? I don't remember. And after you saw the doctor the first time, did you go back to work or did you go home? First time, I think I went home. I'm not sure. Did you return to school the next day to work? I think I did. I don't remember if it was that day, the next day, or the following day. And did you return to work to the same location? Yes. And when you returned to work, were you still having the runny nose, the watery eyes, the coughing? I don't remember because they worked on it's a portable, so they worked on it. I don't remember the time frame. When you returned to work, were you still having problems? I think I was still experiencing symptoms. Do you recall what you were experiencing? Still the coughing, the runny nose. And did you continue to work at that same location? Yes. For how long? I still work there. Okay, do you still have the coughing, the runny nose when you work there? No. What symptoms that you're currently having do you attribute to that specific day that still exists that you still have? What do you mean? Okay, on that particular day you testified that you developed a runny nose, watery eyes, and coughing. Do you still have those symptoms which associate with that specific day? I couldn't say. There's mold there, so I don't know if I'm still exposed to what was there. Who told you there was mold? The employees there. What employees, if you know their names? I think it was Ron Reynolds that said there was mold in the ceiling. Reynolds is his last name? Ron is the first name? Yes. And he's what? The maintenance man? He's the campus, I think he's the campus supervisor, the administrator for them. And what did he tell you in terms that there was mold? What did he specifically tell you? I think it was him that was upset about the mold that was running through the classroom. He was telling me that I was sensitive. Did they remove it? Yes. When did they remove it? I'm not sure exactly what day it was. Was it visible when you worked there? Yes. Okay. And is it visible now? No. So are you still having the problems with a runny nose, coughing, watery eyes that you attribute to this exposure? I don't know what you mean. Okay, the mold is gone, right? I think so. All right, the word list. Employment Options Center, capital EMPLOYMENT, options, capital OPTIONS, center, capital CENTER, Employment Options Center. Susan Davis, capital SUSAN, new word, capital DAVIS. Susan Davis. IEOM, all caps, no periods, no spaces. IEOM. Ron Reynolds, capital RON, new word, capital REYNOLDS. And that is it for the word list. And that will conclude our 160 Q&A practice test.